Morning, welcome back to another Angle UK. It's nice and sunny at the moment, but we've still got the flag straight out, and I'll put you a photograph up of the Met Office forecast. It's still blowing quite strong easterlies. Force 5 doesn't really sound much on a chart, but in a little boat and out here it certainly makes quite a swell. So my plan this morning is to head up the river. Low water is around about 11 o'clock, and I thought it might be fun to fish the incoming tide and see if we can catch some bream. From what I've seen of videos around here, the bream sort of follow the tide up the river, and you can often pick them up that way. So I've got some fresh mackerel that I got yesterday, if that's still classed as fresh, but certainly it was. I caught it yesterday, so it should be good today. So this morning I'm also going to have a look at the prawn trap that Douglas gave me, Douglas from Piscator UK. So we'll just have a look and see if we've actually got any prawns, because hooking a prawn through the tail may well pick us up some bass up the river as well, or it may even get the bream. Let's get on with lifting the prawn pot and see if we've caught anything. It's going to be quite interesting to see what's in there, so let's do that. This is just the pot underneath the boat here next to the pontoon, so we'll lift that up and see what we've got in it. But we spring this end open and we'll tip things into the bucket. Now then, you may not be able to see, but we do have some, oh, don't jump off, I want you. But yeah, we have got a few prawns, so these are going to be nice as live bait. Quite a few there. This one's quite interesting. I wonder why that one's such a light colour. Quite different in colours, those two. I wonder if they're a different variety or something. Yeah. So, Douglas, I think that answers your question. The langoustine pot converted to a prawn pot gives us a few prawns that we can use. I don't suspect they're going to last long in here. I think that these will die quite quickly, so we're going to use them this morning. But that's worked out great. Thanks very much, Douglas. So one of the things I thought you might be interested in is what is it that these little shrimps live on? The prawns and things. What do they live on the pontoon? So I've got the other camera in an underwater housing. So we'll just pop that on, see what we can see. You may even see a mullet under here. Let's just have a look under the boat there. Yeah. Things feed on these bits of seaweed and debris on the pontoons. That's what we've got there. Now up the river fowl, quite a way up, and it's really nice and sheltered. I found this area where there's a little creek going off here. I think it's called Tom's Rock. The King Harry ferry is just slightly upriver. I can see the ferry going across. I'm in about 6.9 meters of water, where it's actually quite pleasant sat here. Could do with some fish though. The target is bream. It's something I've never done before. I've never caught a bream before, so we'll have to see if it works. You don't know unless you give it a chance. I'll bring you back if we get anything. Enjoy my coffee in the sunshine for now. It's lovely up the river. So the rig today is this. So I've got 15-pound line on. It comes down to a trace which has got a swivel, and the top hook has got a piece of mackerel on it. Comes down another 18 inches, and the next hook has got a live prawn on, about 2 foot down to the lead there, which is a 6-ounce lead. So it kind of works like that. It's something I saw on the internet, the Bream rig. So I'm just casting that slightly in from the boat, and hopefully we get a fish. So I'm always interested in viewers' comments, and I've shown you the rig, and I wonder if that's what you'd use. Am I doing this right, or do you think there are other things I could be doing to try and catch these bream? Would you use mackerel, strip mackerel? Would you use prawn? I think the prawn maybe pick up a schoolie bass, but I don't know. It's interesting. Gonna give this a few hours. Meeting family at lunchtime again today, not too far away, just on the pontoon, a little bit further up the river. We're near somewhere called House, which is a National Trust property. So D-Dog and the family are up there today. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you think I should be doing something different, or what you might like to try if you were out here today. Right, so I've just had lunch. A nice homemade crab sandwich, absolutely brilliant, really like that. And that was just on the pontoon up the way here towards Turlissic Gardens. So Dee and the family have shot off again now. They're on the way back home, chill out this afternoon. So I've come back to the same spot. I've noticed that although we're about almost 2 hours after high water, the tide here is still going out. The wind has changed direction a little bit, so the boat's sitting in the opposite direction than we were this morning, although I think we're about to swing round yet again. I'm hoping that in maybe an hour or so this tide will change, and maybe that will bring the bream in. I still think it's worth sitting it out this afternoon, even if I get a blank. I do think it's worth trying this, because I'm pretty sure there ought to be something around. We've got prawn, we've got fresh mackerel, so hopefully we get a bite, but there's been nothing so far, which leads me to think either I'm not in the right place, or my technique's wrong. But anyway, we'll keep plugging away, and hopefully we get a fish out of this. Now, something you'll find about my channel is that I don't edit out the bits where you don't catch anything. I've been very, very lucky so far this holiday. I've gone out and I've managed to catch what I've said I'll catch. I said I'd go and catch a bass, and caught bass, caught about 4 or 5 bass, and I've caught some more since. I've been out, I've feathered up a few mackerel, that was great. I said I'd get a bull huss, and I got a bull huss. So yeah, I've been very lucky. Even the creel went well this year. Got a lobster in first time, and we're going to have a look at that later on, see if we got anything more in it. But yeah, I want you to see the full thing. It's not, I'm no expert at this. Don't want you to think that I just go out and say, oh, I'm going to catch this today, and up it comes. As we all know, fishing ain't like that. Wouldn't be as much fun if it was. You may be able to see a boat just behind me. It's one of those things, it's the whole river, and they've just come and anchored very, very close to me and started fishing. So if they think I know what I'm doing, they're in for a big disappointment. If they came over and asked me, I'd tell them I was blanking. But hey. Okay, so the bream is unfinished business. We've given it a really good shot today. I've tried a few different things. I think I may be needing some ragworm. although I imagine a bream would eat bits of mackerel or a shrimp. So if I can get hold of some ragworm, find some ragworm, I think we might be in for a chance and give that another go. So for now, the bream challenge is continuing. So right, that's the roundup for today. It's been a good day's fishing. I haven't caught the target species, so to be concluded. Watch this space. Hi there, welcome back to the channel and another day out and about. Every day's a good one, even the lumpy days. Now I think we might have a bit less wind today, and you might be looking at it on the GoPro and saying, what's he on about? It looks nice and flat. The GoPro does a wonderful job of smoothing out the sea. Today the first job is to go and have a look at that creel, and we may move it to a better position. I'm also going to have a look at the sea conditions. Often you can't see it, but when I'm further out, the horizon is no longer level. You can see it bumpy and you can see white caps. And if I can see that from about half a mile away, it's definitely too much for me and my boat. Perhaps bigger boats can go out and not have an issue, but stay safe. I'll just come back into the estuary here and we'll work out what we go fishing for. There's plenty to go for. I still haven't had a sea bream. I've still not had wrasse, pollock. I would like a thornback ray. The list goes on, and there's plenty of places, plenty of things to try. I'll try and get some mackerel as well this morning. Well, that's enough waffle. Let's get out there. Let's go see what's going on. I'll catch you later. Okay, we're just coming up to the marker now. The wind is going to take me this way. Engine in neutral here. So we're just going to move away from the shore a little bit. The beeping is the depth finder or sounder, just saying that we've got less than 4 meters under the hull. So we've pulled the pot and we've got a spider crab. I think that's a small female spider crab. Really nice though, isn't it? What do you think of that? It'd have to be a lot bigger to take it, and I think it's the males that have got the bigger claws with more meat in them. But it's nice to catch something a bit different. I think we'll let him go. Okay, I've been outside of the lighthouse there and there's still a big swell. It's about 2 meters. These orange buoys you see behind me, they are marked with the boat name Mad Rose. So I do hope Rose isn't too mad if I put my creel further over this way. Again, I'm just sort of being really mindful not to drop my creel too close to anybody else's. Okay, I've just come out a bit further, and the wreck that I'm trying to get to is about 1.5 miles further on. It's okay at the minute, but I wouldn't want it to get any worse, and that's why I'm not going out to the wreck. Let's play safe, and we'll do it another day. It's in 57 meters as well, so quite a lot of anchor line would be going out to that. I've been there before. Had some nice congas on it, but if you look at the video, it was a lovely flat calm day. Oh man, that came off. Oh dearie dear. Yeah. Well, whatever it was has gone straight through my hook length. That's annoying. I had a really good run on the big rod, and I actually thought I'd hooked the bottom initially, but I could feel it pulling. Don't know. Who knows? Something big. It's always a big one that gets away, and hey ho, we're baited up and we're back down again. We're into a fish. So that is another really nice bull Huss. He doesn't want to straighten out, but there we go. They seem to get themselves into a right twist. So bull Huss, I was hoping for a Thornback Ray, but I'm certainly not disappointed. Amazing fish, these things. Let's pop him back. So I just wanted to show you this. I made a bit of a change. I found that the Aberdeen hook was a good big strong hook, but one of the bull Huss that I caught, it seemed to have gone quite a long way down. The hook was quite a long way down in it. So I've changed to a circle hook, and that one I've just caught. The circle hook was right in the corner of its mouth, very easy to get out with the T-bar. So we're just using half a mackerel, a little bit of bait elastic, put it on. I'm now on a wire trace because one of them bit through. I had a good fish and it bit through my strong nylon. I'm still using the little boom with the 6-ounce lead on it, and that's going down to my 50-pound trace here onto the 20-pound mono. The plan was to catch thornback. He still is, and there's still a good chance. I think there should be a good opportunity. A gentleman I spoke to on another boat said that he thought there was thornbacks in this area, so we'll give that a try as well. But I'm certainly not disappointed with the bull Huss that's coming up. That's a good standard. That put up a good fight in the current. Right, let's get the bait in and see if there's anything more down there. Right, that's been an interesting couple of days. The first day trying to have a go at the Sea Bream. I think I'm on the right mark. I think I need to tweak the rig and make a few changes there. From what I've read up, I really do need to have some ragworm, so we'll see about getting hold of some of that. Today I've been enjoying trying to catch thornback. I've had some success with the bull Huss because they're in the same area, but I've not had the thornback. So I wanted to share this video with you, really, because you know, it's not all about going straight out and catching exactly what you want. It's been fun. I've learnt a lot. I've learnt a lot about marks. We've got some new marks in the Navionics on the iPad now. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along as much as I've enjoyed being here fishing it. It's been great, love it. I'll be out again tomorrow. Got another couple of days here now, I think, and it'd be really nice if there's easterly packed in for a bit, but you just work with it. It's what you've got. It's not like we live here and you can pick the nice days out to come out on the boat. It's just, this is it, work with it. So it's tight lines from me and a tail wag from Dee, although she's not here. Okay, I'll see you again on the next video. Bye for now.